Hello everybody out in YouTube land. This is Mr. E. Today I'm going to be rather serious, not my usual silly, funny self. I know I'm a funny guy and you have come to rely on that, but I'm just going to get really serious. This is the more mild-mannered Mr. E. And I'm going to give you the report. I have done a few vlogs prior to this where I do sort of a report, but this is really the first one where I'm taking myself seriously. What's going on with YouTube? Well, there was kind of a personality conflict that I believe has fizzled out between two of the mid-level channels, and I think you know who they are. So there's no need to really address that. I want to talk about the boring dispatcher, who is kind of cruising for a bruising from me. I don't like the way he's talking about Papa Dizzy, because I'm in Papa Dizzy's corner. So you just get that right. That's all you need to know. Now, furthermore, I hear that the boring dispatcher is talking about Renato. Some people want to think that there is really a debate. There's really some issues being discussed there. I'm not so sure at this point. As I have said very clearly, I like what Renato does. I think that his time is going to pass, though, and he needs to get ready for that. He was good for establishing YouTube, and we should appreciate that. But what the boring dispatcher is saying about Renato being totally fake and not really speaking with the founders of YouTube, I just watched a video by, what's his name? Argent 009, who I have something else to say about after this. But Argent 009 has said that he's sure Renato was really in communication with the founders of YouTube, those gods up in the sky above. And I have really no need to dispute that. I believe that the founders communicate with people directly, and they also communicate indirectly. I know of dozens of channels that have been removed, and this is an indirect communication to all of us to stay in line and to abide by their rules. It's not a democracy here per se, but there is communication. Some of the channels have been able to communicate directly, and as Argent 009 is saying, you know, he communicates with them. Well, you know, next thing we've got to hear from the boring dispatcher, who's going to dispute what Argent 009 has to say. I'd like to see that one next. But just don't talk about Papa Dizzy, okay? Now, getting back to the other issue about Argent 009, I don't necessarily want to start up any beef with you, okay? But what you did to imposter my lemon holes is actually questionable, whether that type of thing can go on. And now I'm getting into a touch point, or a case in point, but I digress. Stop Helping is a channel that does not like what Argent009 is doing. And I will be very clear about this. Argent009 wants to be the YouTube moderator. He wants to appoint himself, and he wants the approval of the YouTube founders. And being said moderator, he can unilaterally remove channels. He will have the power, he will have his finger on the button to do that. Who says he can do that? That's the question. Well, can he do that because he organized some kind of a movement against Imposter My Lemon Holes? And by the way, I want to say about Imposter My Lemon Holes, in case anybody's wondering. I did find some of his videos entertaining. I don't condone his methods, although I do not really see them as criminal or abusive towards the community or the YouTube rules of service agreement, or service of rules agreement, or agreement of rules service. I don't know what the hell that document is called. But Imposter My Lemon Holes has not communicated with me a whole lot directly, but he was unique and he was original, and I believe they are the little guys, channels like this. They're never really going to get that far as the hierarchy and as far as status, but they need to be protected just as well as anyone else who is so popular on here. In his case, he may have been banned because of supposed slander. He may have been banned because of spamming, and he may not have stopped when he was warned. So I want to wrap up this report by saying that YouTube is going to go through a lot of changes, and I'm on top of those changes, so you need to tune into my reports, and I will address all of your concerns as soon as I can. Thank you very much. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Yes, it is. Yes.